let's go into our next segment.
All right. The cultural minute.
What was that?
I don't know.
Something fell in the distance.
We have cats, so
Anyway.
Anywho.
This is off to a rough start.
That was not a rough start.
Okay.
I think that was a genuine reaction and that anyone can have those feelings and it's completely fine. But there's room to grow.
What are you referring to?
I don't know. So the cultural minute today, recent statistics I saw that 60% of Gen Zers, listen up, are going back to the mall. They're going back to the mall. Malls are the popular thing now. It's like back in the 80s, maybe early 90s, malls were the thing. Mall rats, they call them.
80s is when like the mall like first started out.
Yeah.
And then the people flocked. It was like the only place to like go hang out.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, I grew up like hanging out at the mall. I loved that. I loved hanging out at the mall. I grew up doing that. And it's so funny to like, it's so funny. I actually don't think I was aware there was a dip. Were you aware there was a dip?
I was
Not aware there was a dip. I didn't know that people stopped going. But I guess it makes sense like with Amazon, right? Amazon and deliveries. And obviously as an adult, I don't go to the mall so much anymore. But I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, like I remember growing up and just watching like not that I don't recommend telling you, Mallrats. You ever seen that movie?
No.
It's a classic. It's about like mall life. And I always thought that would be the cool thing, but I was never like the mall rat with my friends. My mom worked at a mall. And so that's how I got my in.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go to hot dog on a stick. Got to hide in the clothes. Do hide and seek with my brother. We went to the mall of Redlands Mall. Shout out Redlands Mall, who's probably still barren today. It's been barren for like 10 years.
Barren.
But the Redlands Mall was out there. And then, yeah.
I think that's interesting. I think maybe that they're seeking that face-to-face time that they have lost through social media over the years. And they're coming back to it and using the malls to get back into it.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh.
I would say,
wah, wah.
well, because I think the whole goal of it is actually to create more content, to be more aware, and to like, you're using something, your home is boring after a while, guys. Let me tell you the truth. Like trying to be a creator in your home, and when you not live in a $5 million home, it's like, what do I do? Like more laundry shots.
Yeah.
But like when you go to the mall, like you got all the fun things.
There you go.
What?
That's funny. I don't know what else to say about the mall. Like, it's great. It's like, what was your favorite store at the mall? Hot Topic.
It was like, okay, this is the thing. I did not have as a kid, you're always interested in like adult things. And like, ooh, like,
oh no, where is this going?
Spencer's
Gifts. Everybody loves.
Spencer's is like,
listen, everybody loves Spencer's Gifts. They had like all the funny magnets and the rude t-shirts and the like witty hats and like keychains and bumper stickers.
Yeah,
of, like,
it is very inappropriate. You know what's the one thing I loved at Spencer's though?
What are you doing with your hands?
The electric ball. The electric ball that they had.
They had that in Spencer's?
And you touch it and the fingertips would glow. And I had that one. That was really cool.
My favorite was Hot Topic. Mostly because Hot Topic always had all the Harry Potter merch. They always had all the like, whenever the new movie was coming out, they always had the all the shirts and like the little keychains and the notebooks and stuff. And then obviously they had like all the bands that I like to listen to, all their merch and all their things. And then it just went downhill from there. I just started wearing like, you know, those like silicone rubbery spiky earrings.
Nice. Classic.
The colorful spiky earrings.
Classic earrings.
And I bought like my wallet with the chain there. I wore my chain wallet.
You wore a chain wallet?
I wore a chain wallet.
Were you guys chain wallet kids? I was not a chain. Velcro.
But this is the thing. I was torn because I was like wanted to be an emo kid and I also wanted to be a skater kid. And some of there was some crossover there. But like if I was cooler, I think I would have probably shopped at like Vans.
Well, no, not even
PacSun.
cooler. It's more like if you were richer.
Yes.
Because like if you had
Hot Topic was more affordable.
Affordable. You're getting the deals. What's it called? Vans is expensive, man. Even
Vans
back
is so
then, it was
expensive.
always expensive.
Yeah.
I remember my mom would give us $100 to go in the mall.
Dang, what? You balling as a kid.
No, but that's all we had for school shopping
Like for the fall,
for the whole year.
for the whole year.
Like, mom, shout out mom. She's like, each one of you guys get $100, and so my brother would get like a pair of shoes and a Vans T-shirt.
And that's $100 right there.
That was it. And then what I would do is to go to Old Navy or Big Dog and get like the clearance section.
Big Dog clearance section.
Dude, you'd be like, Husky, dude. This is like, what's that? And so it's funny. I would get like 3 shirts, a backpack, all that stuff, because that's all you had. Like you had to get your shoes and everything like that.
Mhm.
Like, and we just had $100.
Uh-huh.
And so
There you go.
I looked not like the hippest kid. Let me just tell you
But
that.
you know what? You were a frugal kid. And people probably could tell.
Yeah. They would call me Big Dog for some reason.
Oh, remember the Big Dog?
Big Dog is now
Big Dog.
vintage.
The
It's actually-
outlets.
The
The outlets had Big Dog. We loved Big Dog.
You look it up, Big Dog. Shout out
Shout
Big
out-
Dog. If
shout
you
out
want to
Big Dog.
sponsor us, Big Dog.
This episode is already sponsored by Big Dog. They haven't been mentioned in a YouTube video in decades.
It's decades. So let's bring it back. Let's bring Big Dog back. Make it a cultural trend. We're making it happen. If you think Big Dog should come back, you put a thumbs up.
Yeah, go Big Dog. I loved Vans. I loved PacSun was the other skater store-ish.
Yeah.
And then like as a lady, as I got older,
Oh,
high school.
Sephora.
No, high school I would go to like Claire's, Charlotte Russe, Forever 21. I was like, I got all my clothes at Forever 21. All of them.
I tried to do that, but they never fit, and it showed.
Did they? They had men's clothes there?
They had men that were maybe
Small men.
Small men.
Yes.
Small men.
Small men.
Small men.
They did. I outgrew Forever 21 by college. I did.
You outgrew.
I did. I was
You're
in the
growing
biggest.
from Forever 21 to Big Husky.
I was
mean,
no,
Big
literally.
Dog.
They didn't have plus size clothing. I was the biggest size that they carried at the time. And then in college, I grew to the next size. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, they don't have anything
They
else.
need like a Forever 2030. Forever 30. Do they have like a?
Forever 22.
Maybe that's Macy's or got. Like what's the next thing up from that? Charlotte Russe. I don't know.
Well, now they carry plus size.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Everyone does.
Sorry,
America.
excuse me for yawning.
No. That's why I got my coffee. This
I
little,
had
little short coffee story about this is a original Pancake House coffee. It's delicious. We're breakfast people. And,
it's not coffee from there. The mug is from there.
Yes, it's still that Nestle
If you guys
swamp
have,
water.
if you guys have an original Pancake House near you, and this is not an IHOP, it's not an international
The
house.
original.
It's the
Take a look.
original Pancake House.
Take
If
a
you
look.
have
right,
one near
right here.
you,
Just gonna go right so they can see. They can see it right there. Beautiful, beautiful.
if you have one near you, you must go. They have delicious silver dollar pancakes,
Oh,
a
yeah.
really good eggs Benedict,
They
the
have like
stuffed
this.
French toast, the Belgian waffle.
I know. Oh, the Belgian waffle. I know. This like you go there for the pancakes, but they got waffles. And It's
Mhm.
like waffles are pop.
We're breakfast people.
breakfast people, as you can tell.
Yeah. And with that,
That's the cultural minute.
that's our malls.
Malls. Tell us
Am I
the
right?
mall you grew up going to around your town. What was the
Why?
mall? That'd be
Why?
cool. Go
Okay.
see where
Yeah.
people are at.
Tell us.
Tell
Tell
us.
us where you're at.
Mall of America. And now, as we move on,